just going to tell you pretty much briefly what I use. It's not a huge list. They're piled up over in a corner over there by the door. It looks like a lot, but I mean a lot of them are similar products and just leftovers, so they do tend to amass. At the moment, all I'm using is Reflex Instant Whey. I'm using this intra-workout at the moment alongside maltodextrin as an intra-workout product, homemade one. What you can do is you can take out some of that whey and replace it with BCAAs, which are good for helping reduce the delayed muscle soreness that you get. Obviously when you're dieting and you're in a deficit, you are going to feel those a little more. They're going to get tougher, so they can be added in. They're also good for immune function and things like that, and keeping you nice and healthy. But I mean, obviously the wheys and the proteins, they do have your aminos in there, just not in such a simplistic form as obviously the branch chains supplied in powder. They're already broken down and ready to use, so they go in quicker. The maltodextrin I'm using, it's just plain and simple. It's a Nutrisport Energy maltodextrin. It's around about 38.5 grams of carbs per 40 gram serving, so it's like a 98%, 95%, something like that proof anyway. But obviously weighing everything and making sure that I'm getting accurate dosages is important. Other than that, I'm using, now I really recommend this product, Bodytronics Pro Fusion Reloaded. Now they've released this once and brought it back out again. They brought it back out in a more concentrated form. So now per 2 scoops, you're getting a more, you're getting what in the equivalent of the old version would have been as a 3 scoop. Really nice product. It's got a nice set of ingredients in there. It's got your whey proteins in there. It's got creatine. It's got beta alanine, vitamins. It's got a natural test booster in there, a methox or something. I can't think off the top of my head. Not that I'm really too up on the natural test boosters. I really don't think that they do too much, but hey, it's in there, so it's not going to do any harm, and it's not going to come and shouldn't be flagged up on anything for us natties. It's a harmless one. So yeah, it's got the creatine, the beta alanine in there. It's got some BCAAs in. It's a really nice, well-rounded product, and number one, it tastes good. The chocolate, the toffee, they taste good. I would urge you to try them. At least try and buy a sample or something. I promise you, I've used it now flat out for about 4 months and I haven't looked back. The only thing you do need to know is it does have about 10 grams of carbs in it per serving. That's something to pay attention to on your macros, especially if you are on a cut of some form. You need to compensate, because if you're going to take the 2 dosings of that a day, that's a 20 gram carb in there, so you just need to balance that out with your sweet potatoes, rice, or whatever it is that you're having that day carb wise. And on top of that, the only other thing I am taking at the moment is Tribulus, which I got free with another product, so that's the only reason I'm taking it at the moment. It's a month's supply. It came free, so I'm giving it a whirl. Studies on that, all done on mice, don't really show too much on the human front, but some people swear by it, some people say it's no good. It certainly doesn't do any harm. And so the final product is my pre-workout. Now, again, you've got people who, again, like to make their homemade versions of these things. Yeah, fair enough. They get all the good base ingredients in there. If you can order them and make it, brilliant. I like to buy them. It's my treat. In this world, I don't splurge on a lot of things. Clothes and supplements are my thing. So that's my little treat. And I've got Hemo Rage, which is the ultra concentrate version. So it's a black label ultra concentrate. It's a re-release of what they did originally. It's a 349 grams, something like that, tub, rather than an 800 90 gram one which they released originally. So what you've got in this is less filler, less of a tart taste, dead easy to drink, mixes really easily because it's a smaller serving, and what I found personally from it, really nice sustained energy release, good focus enhancement, and overall, I rate it. I like the product. It tastes good, it gets me through, it doesn't cramp me out. As far as pumps go, it's not on the same level as like the super pumps, but all I find with the super pumps is it actually can sometimes overstimulate that pump sensation and cause me to cramp out, so I've had to stop taking that. And the next best one I say alongside this, which I've used, would be No Explode. That's another nice one. From the Hemo Rage though, good taste, nice energy release, good focus, it does get the blood pumping, it gets the heart rate up, and there's no crash afterwards from what I can see, and it doesn't keep me up. Now, I'm not sensitive to stimulants, so what I would say with this one, if you're stimulant sensitive, be careful. it's probably like a double espresso shot in there, I think. So yeah, just watch it on that one, on that front. Maybe half dose the first ones to try it. But if you're into buying them, I would rate it. I put it up there with the Super Pump and No Explode. And that's pretty much all I'm doing at the moment. The rest of it is food and lifting that iron, making it hard, intense every time I go in that gym. I'm always looking to take steps forward, never steps backwards. Intensity, focus, consistency, and eating. They're your main points. Do those right, again, you'll see that change.